Hey folks, Darren here with Sorta Ridiculous. I hope you're ready for another episode of Drunken Comics at Drunken Cobra. With me here today we have Cody Heck. So yeah, we're about to get into this. All right, you ready?
Yep.
All right, so how long have you been doing stand-up?
About 3.5 years.
3.5 years?
Yeah.
Good God. All right, do you know how many open mics you've been to?
I have no idea.
Do you think?
I could get a rough number. It's a lot. I mean, it's 5 to 9 a week for 3.5 years.
Okay, so like
there was COVID.
52. Yeah.
There was COVID, so I had like a year off because of COVID.
Right, so you're like well into the thousands.
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't really count anything.
Well, I'm a nerd that does that.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
All right. So, what inspired you to start doing stand-up?
I would have like bits that I brought up, and that, like if something would come up in conversation, I had kind of something in my head where I was like, okay, if it goes here, I know I can get laughs, and then, which is a pretty lame thing to do, to try to direct conversations. Like, 'cause sometimes you hear comics, like outside of a show or an open mic, you'll hear a comic trying to direct. Like he'll be talking to a girl or something, and
You try to make it funny?
Yeah, he'll try to direct it so to where he'll have a punchline.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
It happens a lot, and every time I hear it happening, I'm always like, he's doing material!
You call him out like that?
Oh yeah, you have to.
Fucking hilarious. That's hilarious.
But anyway, so I had that, and somebody told me I should try an open mic, and then once I did a couple, I just got hooked.
All right. Well, that's cool. So, who inspires you? Who are some of your inspirations?
Comedically?
Yes, comedically.
I think that Louis C.K. and Dave Attell are the greatest of all time.
Okay. I haven't heard of Tell in so long.
I saw him at the Improv, and it's what he does is it's just a different thing. It's not. Right. I don't do the same thing as Dave Attell. Like, I shouldn't be called stand-up if that's what he's doing. It's so, like, the efficiency. Like every sentence ends in a huge laugh. It's mind-blowing when you really like watch it. It's so that more now is like kind of like what I like strive to be. Is like as far as like a high level. I don't want to be anybody else, obviously. But kind of like growing up, Daniel Tosh was a big one. Adam Sandler.
Okay. That's solid.
Yeah.
Okay. So, how would you describe your style?
I don't know. It's hard. We're at open mics, which means we're trying to figure that out.
Right. Okay. So, like, what kind of jokes do you like to tell?
I'm more of like a joke guy. I don't tell stories.
Okay.
So like I pick something and I like just tell jokes about that. Like just set up punch.
Right.
I'm not really a storyteller.
No.
But as far like where I'm at in stand-up right now, I'm still trying to figure it out.
Okay, no, I feel you. Like I've tried to do like stories and then throw like bits in there. I'm still figuring it out myself. Obviously, I've only been doing it for like 7 months consistently, and it is so weird. I don't know what I thought I was going to do at the beginning. I was just like, oh, this is funny. Let's build on that or whatever. But usually some of the stories that I have would be a lot simpler and a lot better as just bits.
Yeah.
So, what would you say is one of your most memorable moments in doing comedy?
Probably hosting a weekend at Comedy on State.
Oh, what's that?
I hosted a weekend at Comedy on State. That was definitely the most.
At Comedy what?
Comedy on State in Madison.
Okay.
Yeah, that was definitely the most memorable.
Okay.
It was just a couple weeks ago, but.
No, that's so. Like on average, how many people do they have?
So there's a headliner that didn't have like a big draw, but it was still 5 great shows. Like the one with the least amount of turnout had over 100 people. So.
Good God! So this place is huge. or just like, or
I
like
think
they
it
just
fits like 300 some. It's one of the best comedy clubs in the country. Like,
oh. Okay.
yeah.
I see. I'm still getting so I don't know like the hierarchy, tiers, and all that other
It's.
stuff.
I mean, I don't know.
Comedy on stage is
it's subjective.
pretty- okay.
It was definitely a big deal to get that weekend.
Well,
for sure.
congratulations. That's sick.
Thank you.
That's definitely sick. So like, on average, how many are you still going to like 5 to 9 mics a week?
Yeah. Yep. Usually on Tuesday I hit 3.
It's what?
Usually Tuesday I hit 3. I'm only doing 2 today.
Right.
Because I have to meet with somebody about my show. So,
Gotcha. Man. So where do you see yourself? Like, what would be your ideal venue to perform at?
I mean, I just did comedy on stage. That was pretty fucking ideal.
I get
As far as like my crowd,
yeah, sure.
I mean,
Or
I do very well in like blue collar rooms, like country rooms. But I mean, Madison is the most like college uppity liberal town in the area, and I just
Madison is so weird.
Yeah,
It's
so,
like its own bubble.
yeah. So I mean, I don't know. I think I don't know, wherever there's a lot of people who want to watch stand-up.
Right. See, that explains the mullet. I mean, besides it being the most practical.
It is
like,
the most practical.
Yeah. Okay.
haircut.
So we were talking about this. Okay. So what did you like about the mullet again?
It's all the benefits of having long hair with none of this, but it's way easier to maintain. Like I like having long hair, but it's a pain in the ass. It always gets in your face. We just clean up the sides, cut the top down. It is the perfect male haircut.
You see that?
Female haircut too. Say it. You should get a fucking mullet, you pussy.
So you see that? You see that? It's practical. It's not just a thing. I mean, it is a thing, but yeah, business in the front, party in the back. See, I'm not sure what I would look like with like drip. Do you know what? Actually, you know what? The ladies would love that. But yeah, I like having a fro though.
Yeah. Well, you could still kind of have the fro on top and then back.
Right.
I think the black mullets are coming. I don't know when, but they're coming.
That or like, it's like a modified fro hawk or something like that, or just have it like braiding on the sides or something.
I mean, Simba kind of looks like he has a mullet sometimes, but
dude, he does some crazy stuff with his hair, and it's awesome.
No, when the blacks finally take over the mullet, they will do it better than everybody. I guarantee that.
No, okay, actually there was. I had to show it to you. It was called the shag. The shag. I'll show you a picture of it. Okay, legit. That's hilarious. All right, folks. So with that being said, this has been another episode of Drunken Comics at Drunken Cobra. I want to thank Cody for being here, man.
Thanks for having me, buddy.
Very much.
Thank you for hosting this open mic. It's a great spot.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Do you have any handles that you'd like to share with the folks?
Heck_Cody on all socials.
All right.
Instagram, TikTok.
Heck_Cody.
It's really the only ones that matter. Snapchat, Pornhub, whatever.
Fantastic. And you can follow me at Sorta Ridiculous. That's SORTA Ridiculous. RIDICULOUS. All right, so we're gonna get out of here. Let's get sorta ridiculous.
I think I get a lot of weird compliments from women. A girl told me you look like you'd be a good cuddler, which is just the nicest way I've ever been called fat. Another girl, she told me, with your hair, you look like Patrick Swayze. Because I'm the level of fat that people are just comfortable making fun of. Like, I should lose some weight, but I think I could solve the problem by gaining weight. Like, how much weight do you have to gain for people to just treat me like Lizzo? I think I'm the type of fat I am is fat strong, which is good. It helps me out with the ladies quite a bit because most of the women around my age had their sexual awakening around the time that Shrek came out. Dirty talk always gets weird. I always end up eating a bug. Thank you.